Just saw the Zero Dark 30 sneak peek. Saw it early. It's a really strong film. Another film from Catherine Bigelow, the director of most recently The Hurt Locker. Little film she won an Academy Award for. Strong film.
Hurt Locker?
Yeah, Hurt Locker.
Yeah, but what about this one?
No, Zero Dark 30 is a strong film. I'm talking about this film.
Yeah.
Zero Dark 30 is strong. The leading lady, it's lacking in as much as Jessica Chastain doesn't really hold focus. She's great. She's gorgeous. A little distractingly so, actually. I found that a little less believable because she is so beautiful. And the camera just loves her. Just amazingly good looking. Also, let's see, there's really nobody else of any consequence in the film. I mean, Jason Clarke has a fairly substantial supporting role, but honestly, outside of that, there's nobody else. This is Jessica Chastain's movie. Everybody else in the movie is in it kind of briefly, almost cameos by very small parts. It starts with 9/11. It starts with a really, really emotion-evoking, just playing a 9/11 call from that day, and it's just I literally almost broke into tears just from maybe 30 seconds, and it's just evoking, and it really gets you ready for the story to follow along, and you want to kill this fuck. You want to kill this fuck so bad you can taste it. Bin Laden. It reminds me of the feelings I had the day I found out he died. And I thought it was really, it did what I wanted it to do. So all in all, I'd have to give it an 89 out of 100. I thought it was very strong. I would have given it higher if Jessica Chastain, I actually found her, I just didn't believe her totally, you know? And she's a good actress, don't get me wrong. And this is a fantastic part for her, because she's literally the whole movie. But I just didn't think she was that strong.
I'm going to second that whole thing about Jessica Chastain's. It's her movie, and I didn't think her performance was as strong as maybe the rest of the movie. Now, I could blame that on dialogue, I could blame that on direction, or I could blame that on her. I don't know which one was the problem. I do know that this was a beautifully crafted film. It was over 2.5 hours, and it went by fast. There was not a second where it didn't hold my attention.
Absolutely.
I really appreciated that. I also thought that the look of the actors, the casting for this was really exceptional, except for in her case. I just thought the actors were really interesting looking, and I just appreciated that. I thought
everybody looked very authentic.
And the supporting roles were pretty good. I mean, for the most part, I thought they were pretty good. But again, anyone with a substantial supporting role, the dialogue was more realistic than smart, and I wanted it to be smarter. I just wanted it to be smarter. And, you know, it's probably accurate. I mean, she's famous for being in there with actual soldiers. So she probably really went for that. So ultimately, and it takes you all the way through 9/11 to Bin Laden's death. And, you know, just you're proud of her country.
Hell yeah.
And it really elicited that. And I just want to say though, there's just the sense of building and the sense with Jessica Chastain of importance, I didn't really buy, and that it was like crucial to get that in this film, and I didn't buy that. I mean, it was like I didn't get her commitment. I didn't get her striving for that. Now, you would hear that and you'd say, man, he hated this movie. I didn't hate the movie. I actually enjoyed it really a lot. I loved it, actually, in a lot of ways. Just the lead, whose movies it was, I thought in some cases she was really cool, really...
She had some great lines in this play.
Great lines, very smart. But ultimately, it was just like, I did not fully... I just didn't fully get her building anxiety. I just didn't get that, and I thought that was.
I didn't really get the obsession either.
Yeah, the obsession, and I thought
And
that would be
the implication is she's completely obsessed.
Yeah, she's been 12 years. Anyway. So that being said, I'm also going to give it an 89, and that's a high grade for me. I just think it's something that should be seen.
Absolutely.
And by the way, I think Jessica Chastain is unbelievably gorgeous and sexy. It's just amazing. Like, her face is like perfect. I mean, it's amazing. So, so 89. If you wanted to see it, see it. I don't think it'll disappoint you.
Absolutely not.
Deuces.
Oof.